Good afternoon, Rider fans. I'm Kuchiri, and welcome back to the Riders Reviews podcast. We have a full house today. We have Bryce, aka Foul Play, Sean Dillon. We have Lena McIntyre. I can never pronounce her full name, sorry. And we have the GOAT Omni. How's everyone? How's everyone doing?
I'm doing
fantastic.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, I'm doing well. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me. This is awesome, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Lena.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Lena, as most people that follow the podcast knows, is a regular guest on Doctor Who reviews. They have written novels on Doctor Who. I decided to invite them on to a season that I will describe very 11th Doctor-esque in storytelling. Omni just is getting into the franchise, had one of the best reaction videos to Kamen Rider I've seen. Most of the time you'll see that because, there's 100 of these videos out there. They'll just sit there and nod and be like, oh, that's cool, or whatever. And they're just doing this because they know they're going to get like 10,000 views. And
why are you calling me out, man?
But
yes, I will continue to sit here and nod.
Yeah, no, but Omni straight up was doing the transformation poses, was getting into it, was asking the right questions. So I'm like, yeah, let's get Omni, deep into some Kamen Rider discussions. And speak of, you guys weren't here for the first podcast, 1 to 4. Lena and Omni, what did you guys think of the first 4 episodes?
Lena, would you like to go on ahead first?
Sure. I think I would say I'm definitely picking up the fairy tale vibes. I particularly find the whole interdimensional portal thing to be very 11th Doctor-ish, because I go back and think about in Vampires of Venice how the fish people were able to travel to was it like 16th century Venice.
Vampires of Venice, one of the weirdest episodes of series 5.
Mm-hmm. I'm really vibing with that aspect of it. It's taken me a while to warm to the characters. There's definitely a few that I like. I'm liking Michi, and I'm liking how is his name pronounced? Beginning with a K.
Kota or Kaito?
Kota, thank you. Yes, I'm vibing with Kota. I'm vibing with Michi. Kota's older sister kind of drives me nuts.
She was the live-action Sailor Moon.
What?
Really?
Yes, when they did the 2004 Sailor Moon series, which that's probably another transformation video you're probably going to want to react to.
Dude.
They got the actress, this was about 11 years before Gaim. They got her onto the show because she was friends with the director. But yeah,
why would that make a good video? Just a video about the Tokusatsu Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, no, Tokusatsu Sailor Moon it's so bad, but it is perfect in every single way. Straight.
I'll try to find it on the the sites.
Yeah, no, it is acting.
How long was it running for? Was it like running?
It was a season. Full 50 episode season. I think the idea was that they were if it was popular enough, they would have made it annual franchise like Rider or Sentai, and now Project Red.
Who is it made by? Toei?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Same team. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was I don't know if it took a P curl spot, but it might. I don't know exactly what time it was on, but yeah.
Is that how we got Cutie Honey?
No, I think Cutie Honey the live action Cutie Honey movie predates Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon was 2004. I think Cutie Honey was 2006.
No, I thought it was 2003. Hold on, let me check.
But there's also Toei has their Sentai.
Actually, they were both 2004.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So Toei has their Sentai. Toei has the Rider, but Toei also has Precure, I don't know if Sailor Moon took the Precure spot for a season.
What
Don't
does
quote me on
Precure,
that.
does Precure have? So I actually am going to be doing a video on Precure, and I was gonna say, does it have a live action?
No.
Oh,
It's
if it
anime
has a
only.
Goku, like
But
adaptation, that'd have been dope.
Toei also does that as well, and it's a yearly franchise where they get 2 new girls with 2 new makeup powers and the toys for the girls and all that stuff. I mean, it's Rider for years until like the last 5 years was aimed primarily towards 6-year-old boys. Same with Sentai, and then Precure was the same for 6-year-old girls.
Oh, all right. Little quick note there.
Yeah, Ami, your thoughts on 1 through 4?
So I'm gonna start off with episode 1. I think it made quite the impression on the just the front end. First off, I like the fact that it's just it's like themed around like dance crews. It's very like I don't know, Chicago-esque, like sort of like Grease style, very like, oh, you're on my turf, like sort of snapping while you're walking forward style, and I really like that because it has like a bit of a charm where it's like, oh, they're dance crews, but they also are just straight up fighting with these magical creatures at the same time. So it brings like it's like a little more grounded, but it also brings like a super wild out of left field
It
angle.
feels Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the, I feel like that's definitely one of the thoughts that I sparked in my head immediately when I saw the invest was like, oh, this looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster, like a dual monster, right? And then
battles.
exactly, like something where you summon, and I like that mechanic also. I didn't, because I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting more so, oh, I'm just gonna go straight into my henshin form. There's no other factors that need to go into my combat. But then the fact that even I'm seeing like Kaito bring in some invest and then fight alongside them is like a very cool thought, or like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm seeing like other characters fight alongside their invest, and
makes you guys remember the very first scene of the show.
Exactly.
When you guys saw it. We don't know who they are. It looks like it's Gaim and Baron, but they each had 1 million invests behind them.
And I would love to see more. Like the thing is that sort of power, not, I wouldn't say power system, but the ability to be able to manipulate and like use them to your advantage is a very cool thought. I haven't seen any, like, once again, I'm brand new to Kamen, like any sort of Kamen Rider, so I don't necessarily know it, like how the antagonists usually go about getting more powerful. You know,
usually
like,
antagonist wise.
Yeah,
it's very anime.
Yeah.
If you ever seen like a Dragon Ball, antagonists usually follow Dragon Ball rules in Kamen Rider. I mean, it's
literally just shonen formula.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I'm pretty sure the reason why Rogue got all of his power was basically the same way Vegeta got Super Saiyan.
I want to be a Kamen Rider. I want to be a Kamen Rider.
Legit though, I was gonna say it has made such a great impression. I love, once again, the fact that I love the Baron leader, Kaito, dude. He's a great actor, very cool, very like that. There was this one scene where he's in the hideout for Kaito, for Kota's group, and that whole shot where he has like 2 of his lackeys in the background and he's just sitting down talking to, it was a very well shot scene, many angles. I think it was just him talking, just a monologue style. I was like, wow, that's like, from a directorial standpoint, I was like, it's pretty good, huh?
Yeah,
Fun fact about Kaito's actor. He was going to be Gokai Red originally, but turned down the role.
Not surprised. He could play a lead role.
I mean,
is it Red not a lead role?
Gokai Red is
okay.
He's like one of the best Reds.
Wow.
Gokai
if you ever watch
Red,
Sentai, go watch Gokaiger.
Yeah, Gokai Red is there's a scene in the very first episode of Gokaiger where an entire neighborhood is being demolished, and like the rest of the Rangers are like ducking cover, and he just crosses his arms, staring at all the ships shooting at him. Like, really, you guys can't hit me? Like the fuck,
Dude.
you know?
Bunch of stormtrooper ass like shooting them. Just got no aim, got nothing.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say I am definitely gonna be starting my Sentai journey. I just started with Trojan Jetman recently.
Oh, Jetman's a good one. Jetman's a good one. Like Jetman's a good one to jump onto because it's before they got really, really heavy on a new Megazord in every episode. Like when you do get to like newer Sentais like Kelruger or what was a big one? Like Juroger, where every episode we got this new tiny giraffe sword that becomes.
They gotta sell them toys.
Yeah,
yeah, I was gonna say that's their big market right there.
You get one Megazord for Jetman for like 20 episodes, and then they get a second one. It's like that's it. There's no extra.
I can actually see why that would be. Like you can kind of get a little tired out from seeing a new Megazord every episode, right? I would see like it would take away from the flair of it all.
No, yeah, and it makes the base form a little less powerful.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's kind of what I like about the Tegasword and Gojuger.
yeah,
Megazord.
Yeah, no,
I gotta y'all just making like just sparking neurons in my brain. I'm like, what? I've never heard these things in my life.
No,
Bro, go watch Gojuger is good.
Okay, bet Gojuger is definitely
know that there's a lot of controversies going on in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, no, we had a whole talk about they fired one of the actresses just recently. Yeah. But let's jump into episode 5, Revival, Ichigo Arms of Friendship. I love these titles to these episodes. They seem so out there.
I mean, considering it's Urobuchi that tracks, especially considering some of the titles for Madoka Magica, which perfectly normal magical girl show.
Yes. Perfectly normal Kamen Rider show as well. Everyone's happy.
Yeah,
Nobody dies.
I hear this pensive laugh, and I'm like, oh no, I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
So I have just a quick TLDR. The head writer for this season of Rider did Madoka Magica and Fate Zero, and because of how brutal he can get, his name Gen Urobuchi usually gets a nickname Urobutcher.
No,
and so
Madoka Magica gets. Wait.
Yeah, but
I see. I don't know much about Madoka Magica, but I thought from what I've seen, it's not like a gory show. Is it?
So he gets the nickname Urobutcher.
I don't think it's that gory.
Okay. Yo, I am getting y'all just showing me a whole new space here.
Welcome to the Rider Podcast.
Okay,
But one of the interviews Gen Urobuchi had was so you did these other shows. Are we going to expect similar themes in this show? And he's like, what do you think I'm going to do? Kill a bunch of teenagers?
Oh no, dude! Oh no! Wait. So I for one further question, I don't want to impede too much. Did he direct this full season?
He wrote most of this season. Yes.
Oh, he wrote most of the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the showrunner.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a rotating like cast of writers in Toei. So for example, like if they'll try and get like big writers, like Forze was written by the same guy who did Gurren Lagann.
Bet.
Forze was the one with the drill kick. And I remember you mentioned, oh, this looks like Gurren Lagann. Yes, it's Gurren Lagann.
So awesome.
But like the current writer Zeitz, the showrunner for Zeitz has run 3 other seasons of the show before Zeitz, and it did like a side series that did an episode every 3 months for like 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So, sometimes they get the same writer who does a lot. Another big Toei writer that does, a lot of great seasons of both Sentai Rider is Kobayashi. She did both Kamen Rider Ryuki and O's. She also did a whole bunch of like She did Time Ranger, Shikinger, Tokyuger, like great seasons in Sentai as well.
Mm.
And then, of course, Foul Plays and I will always praise Junko from last year's Kamen Rider God, who also did Lupin Ranger versus Power Ranger.
Yeah, Lupin Ranger is pretty damn good. The problem with it is that you kind of realize that there is really only one way the fights can end.
Yes, but Junko still wrote a fucking insane season. But
also, Takashi Miki is notable for doing a lot of magical girl tokusatsu shows.
Mm-hmm.
And he is arguably one of the most interesting directors working in Japan.
Okay. Let's we've been chatting now for about 20 minutes on anything but episodes 5 through 8. So let's jump into the debut of Armored Rider Ryujin. You guys like Michi in his form?
I like the contrast in colors.
Oh yeah, the green and purple pop so hard.
Yeah.
And
I
like
like
fact
the
that he
gun.
uses gun. I like the gun.
Yeah, me too. It is so cool. It's such a like it stands out from all the weapons that you really see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if we do get a gun weapon in any of the other Kamen Riders.
There's a bunch of gun weapons.
Yeah.
There's so many gun weapons.
Oh right,
The drive
two
one.
pop
The
characters
drive.
in 01.
Yeah, the 01 side characters get gun weapons. Gun weapons. Gun was one of the main 4 forms of the first Heisei Rider. Kuga had a gun form.
Oh damn. Oh well, I mean, even with this Kamen Rider, Kota has like a gun sword.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that Michi so far. What I've only gone to episode 5 in this group of this show so far.
You haven't done 6 through 8?
I didn't get to do 6 through 8. I only got to go through 5. But from I know. I'm sorry, y'all. But from this one, what I got to see was Michi. He really like tried his best, at least when it came to fighting that solo. When it came to fighting that group with Kota or Kaito.
Mm-hmm.
Like from a combat standpoint, I actually like his combat style more than any of the other transformations so far. Even though he just has a gun, like he has probably the least unique weapon, but probably my favorite fighting style so far.
Yeah, no, the thing is, if you haven't realized, he's doing all of this just to get Mai's attention, though. So that is something that drives him. One of the things I do like to point out is one of the unique things Rider does is there might be a bunch of different like transform heroes, but usually no 2 goals are aligned. So Kota might be fighting for everyone's sake to stop the monsters. Michi is fighting just because he wants to look cool in front of Mai.
Again,
to get
red
bitches.
flags.
And
he wants bitches.
Michi got that older brother sort of chip on his shoulder also.
Yes. And then we'll learn more about Takatora, not like anytime soon, but mostly in the middle of this series.
Okay.
But the blonde Mai appears in Michi's dreams, so basically a normal wet dream for him. What's up, Sean?
Yeah, the thing about Blonde Mai is that I'm kind of surprised that she doesn't pop up to the other new writers that are introduced.
She might have, but we might not see it because they're minor.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure the absolute queen that's introduced in this batch of episodes is not a minor writer.
That's my G. That's my homie right there.
Orin is the best character in this series.
I love him so much.
And of course, Ami doesn't know anything about Orin because.
Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was gonna be this hype, bro. Damn it. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
2 times speed that.
I'm right. Hey, you already see this.
But we get a neat heart-to-heart from Kota and Michi, where Kota's like, "Hey, you gotta stop this. The White Rider will kill you." And while this goes on, Kaito challenges King Team Gaim, which Ami brought up. I love how in the middle of the fight, Kaito does summon more invest, and then this causes Gaim to realize that he was a coward for nothing. Foul, you wanted to talk about the shot of the punch?
Bro, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like for early, I would say early Neo Heisei. Is that what it is? Heisei.
We're now mid Neo Heisei at this point.
Yeah, mid Neo Heisei. This is a pretty good shot. I really loved it, especially with the glass just shattering, and they switch from both shots. It's so beautiful from an editor standpoint, bro. I love it. Beautiful.
And then we get introduced to 2 more armored riders from the other 2 team leaders. What's you guys' thoughts on the Nut Boys?
They're losers.
Lena?
They're complete backstabbing dorks, and I kind of like them.
Yes, if Bulk and Skull were actual threats.
Okay, Sean, rephrase that.
If Bulk and Skull were slightly more competent.
Yeah, these 2 are the comic relief of this season.
Okay.
They're going.
Yeah, like Bulk and Skull, for all their competency, are very much not. We can literally backstab the current main baddie.
Well, you know what? They only get to do it once, and they didn't finish the job, so I don't think they're going to have that opportunity again.
Yeah. Again, only slightly.
Well, not until another writer comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Oh god, we're gonna have to watch that, aren't we?
But we get a scene of Takatoru talking with Sid, and Sid is like, "Hey, do you want to see this file that shows your brother's a Kamen Rider?" And the Takatoru's like, "No." And Sid's like, "Okay."
Yeah, Sid keeps going, "Hey, maybe you should be looking at your brother."
Oh.
And he just goes, "Nah, he's not worth engaging with on this level. Oh, he's not involved with street rats."
Little did he know.
See,
Anything-
Go
ahead.
I kind of feel like sooner or later, Mitzi's older brother is going to find out what's going on, and when he does, he's going to be pissed.
That, my friends, is what we call a sword of Damocles.
No, you guys, the reason why I wanted 3 of you on this show is because theories are fun. And the thing is, Sean tried doing theories with 2 of us who've seen the show, and the whole time, Paolo, I was like, what's up, homie?
I was gonna say I have a bit of a theory. I was
Go
gonna
for
say when it comes to at least Michi's older brother, if we're talking about him, I think he is obviously he's the one in, like, he's working for Idrisil, but
he's one of the upper management, as talked about by Sid during the episode where Sid gives Michi the lock scene.
yeah, and I think we also see him in the forest, right? I believe so. Yeah, we see him only for like, a little
He's
bit.
the White Rider.
Yeah,
Is he?
His armor is, by the way, like, very awesome. That green pattern, the green mesh pattern, super cool. That's besides.
If you watch the intro, you see him in the white armor.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking that was the conspicuously absent member of Team Gaim.
Oh, you thought Zengetsu was Yuya?
Yeah.
Remember, Yuya had the orange lock seed that was left behind, so I don't think Yuya kept his belt.
Where is Yuya?
That's another mystery.
Given that there's a land of fairy vibe to the other world, I'm going with he ended up with Queen Titania.
He ended up okay.
Hmm.
He's over there then.
Going to episode 6 now. Durian Rider go to war we get the names of the two new Nut Boys. I'm just going to call them Nut Boys, but they're Kurokage and Griddian.
Yeah.
And
I'm looking at the notes, and literally as soon as as they betrayed a Baron, I went, "Curse your son, but inevitable betrayal."
Basically, they're like, "Hey, if it's 4 versus 1, we can stomp out Baron and destroy his belt before he can keep on gaining power," which rubs Kota and Michi the wrong way, and then we get a pretty fun fight. Kaito's a sad losers, but then we're on to the back to the day-to-day plot. Kota's trying for a job interview, and this one he goes about as well as mine usually does.
Yep.
Relatable.
Yeah. Especially the bit after the interview, right before we meet Bravo, where he's just going through all the potential job options, and they all have him and he's underqualified for all of them. Why would you have entry-level jobs that you need years of experience in order to get access to?
Welcome to America.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's it's too real. It's too real.
But this is Japan, not America.
But Gaim's ranking's gone up, so Mai decides to buy some pastries to celebrate with Kota. But they're from the same pastry shop that just insulted him all over the place. Curse your sudden inevitable betrayal.
Well, I think that's less a betrayal and more, oh, hey, cake.
And then we find out that they only made 6 extra Sengoku drivers. And so we have Gaim, Baron, Ryujin, Kurokage, and Gradient. So there's one more left to be handed out. And it gets handed out. And while that goes on, Michi finds out that his brother is also a writer and decides to steal a Lockseed.
Michi is awesome, low-key. He is
I can feel the rage from foul plays after you said that.
I was gonna say I kind of like him. He's kind of just like he has that angsty energy, and I like it.
He's a good character, but holy shit, so many fucking red flags.
He's such a good character, and he plays the character so well, which is why we hate his guts.
I think that's why I like him. Once again, I like when they get into the character, and so when I see a character like Michi, who is like, you can tell off the jump, they're like, oh, I'm into this character immediately, and then not only that, even how they're just written is like the most like you're just actually you want to pay attention to them, even though you don't like what they're particularly doing. That's how I feel about Kaito. Like Kaito, I'm like, dude is kind of whack, but at the same time, I'm like, he has a little bit of swagger to him, though.
Yeah.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
It's Urobuchi, of course.
What's funny is, like, I remember my first watch of this season, and I'm like, okay, I'm not seeing the red flags on this character, but then when they get full blown like red tapestries, it's like, oh, I'm dumb.
There's a specific Madoka character I want to make comparisons to with regards to both Michi and Kaiku, and I can't make him because 2 of you haven't seen Madoka.
Oh, maybe. Hey, you know what? That's definitely a show that I would be 100% interested in watching, especially the way that you guys described it. It sounds complete opposite of what I was perceiving.
Foul put a screenshot in our Discord.
Oh, let me check this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Right.
What is
I don't
that?
know if it actually
That's not
happens
what
in
the hell is
Madoka,
that?
but yeah. Those are some nice
girls go dark.
Yeah. What is that? Why?
Oh wait, yeah, I remember that. Oh god. Yeah, I think this character, if this is who I'm remembering this is the guy, this is the one I compare Baron to.
Dog. What y'all got me looking at right now? What?
Okay.
Sorry.
And this is and I just posted Michi.
Anyway, so the Nut Boys, because they feel like they're weak, which they are, are having a practice session where this is one of the things I like about the season. You can tell that these are mostly kids that somehow got these powers and they don't fully know what to do with them. Like
Which
Kaito and Kota, and then these two are just outright idiots, just trying to train. Everyone's like watching them. What's up, Sean?
Yeah, this is very much a common theme within Urobuchi's work. A lot of his work, from Madoka to Gaim to the kind of crap Godzilla trilogy, is about kids being thrust into positions of power where they are well out of their depths.
Mm-hmm. So while they're training, the pastry chef shows up. This absolute queen.
Turns out the queen is a former soldier and absolutely beat the ever-loving crap out of the I think Hot Red was their name.
Yeah,
Red Hot.
Team Red Hot had the belt.
Just beat the ever-loving shit out of them.
And then now we have Kamen Rider Bravo, Mr. Dangerous.
Okay, side note, giving the delicatessen freaking durian flavored suit is kind of a mean joke. You have any of you actually had durian?
I've heard it's the most awful smelling fruit there is.
It does.
Yeah.
It smells real bad.
What's it like?
But it actually tastes quite good. It tastes like it's quite a sweet. It's a fruit. It's quite sweet. It like the thing is, it's like it almost tastes like, for me, it tastes like a mix of like melon and like papaya. If y'all have ever had like a papaya.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not like the best thing ever, but it's the whole charm of it is that it's like it smells like straight farts, and it does. Straight farts right in the nose.
Anything else on episode 6 before we move to episode 7?
This is probably going to be a transition from 6 to 7, but what I found
6, 7.
My God.
I have no idea what that means, and I will probably figure that out one of these days. But anyway, what I mean from this transition is this is very much a two-parter.
Kind of.
Yeah, like it's not a straightforward two-parter of, say, Zeets, but the structure is very much setting up elements that are going to be followed up in the next episode and resolved in that episode.
So this is a weird time for Kamen Rider, right? As I mentioned before Gaim, they did nothing but two-parters. And from the 70s was Kamen Rider V3 until Kamen Rider Wizard. Everything was a two-parter with the occasional like single episode that was very rare and far in between, right? The fact that Gaim so far hasn't quite had like a standard two-parter, and like this episode started with the cliffhanger from the previous episode. Like we got the last 5 minutes of the previous episode in episode 6. And we end up getting like the last 3 minutes of episode 6 into episode 7, things of that nature, right? What's up, Omi?
I was gonna say, on just a mildly separate note, are there any Gaim movies?
There's a shit ton of Gaim movies. Gaim has the second most movies after Dino.
Okay, so because you were saying, as you were saying, there wasn't a second part to it, so I was like, oh, maybe they tried something else. It makes sense that they were going the movie direction.
No. So two parts.
I see.
Yeah. So every Kamen Rider story by itself was like 40 minutes long, told over 2 episodes.
I see.
So if you ever watch like an older season, you'll watch the first episode. And yeah, they'll have the full fight with, the rider, and it looks like they destroyed the monster. But then the second episode still continues the first episode story. Yeah. And then it's, the same monster. Like you start watching Zeets.
Yep.
Zeets is 2 parts after the first episode.
That seems about right. It actually, like, I saw a comment that literally just says that it's like, oh, it's going to be parts. You're gonna essentially watch these in parts, and that's how you should enjoy them. And I'm like, okay, that's actually a note that I should take to mind. Is it only for Zeets currently?
So again, they went back and forth. Gav had a bunch of 2-parters. I don't know about Gotchard.
Okay.
It depends. Depends on the episode. Mostly it was episodic for the most part.
Okay.
Geets, their storylines are arc based.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a so many part story, but then they still had 2-parters, like the zombie 2-part of Neon early on in Geets. Stuff like that. Like they still had 2-parters, but it was mostly a long-going story. Gaim decided to throw away the 2-part structure, but the thing is, they still wanted cliffhangers to get people to come back to the next episode, and so you get this whole feeling like, okay, this episode ends. We'll get the last 3 minutes of what this episode should have been next time. You know, we'll get the last 3 minutes of how this episode ends next time. You know, that kind of thing, and it does help it out a lot. And they try this format out for another few seasons. To middling success, I will say, but yeah. So I mean, we at the start of episode 7, we get the whole fight with Bravo, and then Kota and Bravo have a conversation, and Bravo's like, "Oh, I'm going to start kicking everyone's ass now." Okay. We get a scene between Takatora, Sid, and DJ Sagara.
DJ.
Also, this mad scientist person.
Oh, don't worry about the mad scientist person. He's not important.
What?
He's a mad scientist. Why wouldn't I be interested in him?
What's up, Lena?
I just want to say that scene where the DJ unexpectedly shows up is the only scene where I like him because he's not doing his whole showbiz patter bit.
Yeah. And you can tell that this whole, whatever plan they have going on with these 6 drivers, he's part of it. He's helping promote the drivers, because if he wasn't promoting it, trying to get his own views up, no one would be interested in trying to grab the drivers for themselves. So why are they trying to make these drivers desirable?
It is very much, as they say, it's propaganda, which... Oh boy, that has some implications with Kamen Rider.
Dude, you got the gears turning with those questions.
Yeah, no.
That DJ, because I'm like the most sketch person for me right now, the person that I kind of got my eye on is obviously Sid. I'm like, Sid, he just had there's been too many shots where he's smirking, just like ominously, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. But then when it comes to I think I fell for the charm of the DJ. I just fell for the charisma, you know, where he's just like high energy. He's just like, yeah, dude.
Yo, the woman sitting.
Yeah, I would be one of the viewers, you know. I'd be like, yo, this is awesome.
Sean, you got something yet?
I just want to once again advocate the position for the people who haven't seen it to watch Bill.
Sean is the big Build watcher. That was like the only Kamen Rider he would watch until the podcast.
Well, that and also Shin Kamen Rider, but it's a movie, so.
But we get a scene where Bravo beats up Baron, but Bravo likes Baron, so he can keep his banana. Oh, that's some phrasing right there. Or in the challenges. Go ahead.
I'll save that for Zeets.
Orin challenges Team Gaim and accidentally opens a bunch of locked seats without knowing how to do the invest game, and now we have a monster invasion. And then we get the Suika arms, which, by the way, Suika does mean watermelon, but we will get a separate locked seed watermelon, which the belt will call it watermelon. It's kind of weird. So I'll keep Suika as this big CGI fuck form, and then when we get watermelon later on, that'll be just a solo watermelon form. What do you guys think of Suika?
Well, it certainly is slightly better than the mammoth form.
What's up, Lena?
Special effects are not great with the Speaker arms.
Welcome to Rider CGI. I remember second episode of the podcast. I had the Fresno Cat and Chris see Breaking Mammoth, and their reactions to Breaking Mammoth in the very second episode of this podcast was just chef's kiss. This I want to say this is our first CGI mess form. I think we had something in 5s, but I don't fully remember.
They didn't have one for O's. That they kind of had one for Forze, but I really wouldn't.
Well, the power armor. Would you call it the power armor, like a true like form or whatever?
Yeah, it's confusing.
It's a tool. It's the robots that they shoot to help Ultraman fight the monsters.
Literally.
But we end up getting a lot of scenes, a lot of fighting. We get a weird shot of Bravo's eyes popping out of his helmet as it gets rolled over by the giant watermelon. And Gaim and Ryujin save the day, but Bravo will get them next time.
Unfortunately, Bravo has to go make some cake.
Yeah.
Priorities.
And we get episode 8, Baron's new power mango. Anything for episode 7?
Yeah, sorry. One last thing about episode 7. The buying of the cake at the end of episode 7 is a sudden but inevitable betrayal, because they know the cake maker is Bravo.
It's just like the addiction you can't break. So Kaito focus episode. Yuya's still missing, and so Mai goes into the forest all by herself in her smart plan to find Yuya.
I can see this is going to go. How this one?
I feel like there's something else going on with Mai.
What do you say? Throw out your theory.
I feel like she has some we get a bit more about Mai in this episode and her background. She was from a town that was previously taken over by Idrisel, which I'm sure Lena has some.
The town they're in. Both her and Kaito grew up in Zawami Sea.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought that was a different place. So yeah,
no,
my bad. But still, she and Kaito have contempt for the Idrisel Corporation, where everyone else is literally ecstatic to be living under this capitalistic utopia where no one could get a job.
People can get jobs. It's just you gotta keep the job.
And there's this blonde-haired woman who looks suspiciously like Mai.
So you said Lena might have some thoughts on this?
Lena might have some thoughts on specifically Idrisel.
No, go ahead, Lena.
Well, I've seen this kind of plotline before, the whole company town. There's always that evil capitalist corporation. I find the name of the company to be very interesting, but I'm not up on my Norse mythology, so I'm going to have to look some stuff up. I'm
2 weeks.
Celtic Witch.
Well, we're only doing 3 episodes next week, so you have time. Ami, what's up?
I just wanted to say the Mai, the blonde-haired Mai, I don't know if y'all have ever played Kingdom Hearts, but she is like, her outfit and her just look is exactly like Namine. Yeah. Looks so much like as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh my gosh. Is that not Namine?
Playing a similar role, right?
Exactly. Even the same role. Even the dialogue. I was like, is she not talking to Sora right now? Like, this is crazy. It's actually crazy. But
So it's
that
gonna
was
turn out
something-
that she's Mai's nobody.
Exactly. That's immediately. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I saw that, and then I saw that there's like a portal to like an alternate universe, I was like, oh, there's nobodies. There's
it's
other
zippers.
versions of them. Yeah,
It's Nomura's favorite fetish, zippers.
Yeah. Oh God.
legit.
Friggin' Kaito's outfit is very much straight out of Kingdom Hearts.
That's what even like I'm not even joking. Even the way that like just the scenery sometimes, a lot of it just reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. And I'm like, as soon as I saw Mai come about, have this very sort of cryptic sort of monologue and look exactly like Namine, I was like, whoa, this is like a cutscene out of Kingdom Hearts straight up. And I want to bring that up earlier, but I completely forgot. But yeah, I like that look for Mai. By the way, the actress, I was like, hey, it's quite unique.
Though I will say the giant floating building that is the Idrisel headquarters is more Final Fantasy VII than Kingdom Hearts.
It's not floating; it's just a giant, like Space Needle kind of thing. It's just a lot thicker.
Broccoli.
But yeah, during this heart-to-heart, I said in the first podcast, because Sean, you said them like, I'm waiting for the other shoes to drop, and I told you many pairs have already dropped. You get a sense now at this point between this and the scene between Takatora, Sid, and DJ Shigara that shoes have already fallen and more pairs are coming.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between a shoe falling and a shoe dropping. It's like yeah, you can hear the whistle of the atomic bomb, but when it lands,
then we get the Wile E. Coyote scene from Kota.
Oh God, butt in the air. Oh God, I am dead. Kind of disappointed that we're not at a point in history where it could have been the Yamcha pose.
Michi is a walking red flag and threatens Sid some more and ends up getting his own bike out of it. And then we're introduced to the new dragon invest that they can't cut with their swords and spears.
It takes them until they get out of the force to realize, hey, wait a minute, we have different set of powers.
And we get Baron Mingo, which honestly is a really cool suit.
Yeah.
They don't use Baron Mingo that much. What's up, Lena?
Oh, nothing.
All right. And they realize, hey, if Mike can just randomly walk into the forest, what stops Invests from leaving the forest? There's probably an Invest loose in the city right now. Uh-oh. We gotta find it. What's up, Sean?
Yeah, that ending scene with the Invest dropping a guy. For a second, I thought that was Soichi from Kamen Rider Build.
That's where it all started. That's where it all started. Any more thoughts on episode 8?
It was a good episode.
It's a good episode. We're going to be finishing the first arc here in the next podcast. The next podcast, we're only going to watch 3 episodes, 9 through 11. Give Ami some time to catch up there.
I got you.
And then afterwards, I think we're going to go to the movies and watch the Wizard and Gaim crossover.
That's so exciting. I did not know there's going to be a lineup for movies like that. Sorry about that.
Yeah, from what I've been told by y'all about Wizard, I'm not looking forward to it.
It's not going to be great on the Wizard half. I'm going to be honest.
No, don't say that.
Wizard is one of my least 3 favorites.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah,
it's same.
Yeah, Wizard. However, no, don't get me wrong, Ami. I never want to discourage anyone from watching a season.
Oh, fair.
Wizard has really cool suits.
Wizard has really cool shit, and Wizard has probably one of the top 5 2-parters ever in writer history.
Okay. So okay. Now, so you brought me back. You convinced me back.
There's one 2-parter in Wizard that is some of the best, most peak storytelling ever.
Yeah.
And then you realize the other 52 episodes of Wizard is just garbage, and you just go there.
Hey,
You could be watching Bill.
I was with.
saying.
I was with. Okay, I will obviously, Sean. Obviously, because of you, I'm gonna absolutely watch Bill. Literally, just because of you. I hope you know now. But I was gonna
It
say
has a good
Bryce,
first episode.
I was gonna agree.
Wizard
with you
has
on
one
that.
of the best first episodes ever.
I was
Wizard
gonna agree with
has.
you on that suit. The suit. I recently saw the final form for Wizard. I really like it. The Infinity, really nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Wizard has really good suits. Like I love
Okay.
every single one of Wizard's suits.
There's a line about how the better the suits, the worse the show.
Oh no!
That is because Ghost had some really cool suits, and Ghost is the worst.
Someone said that. Okay, I'm gonna confirm it with you guys. How do you think that the same rules apply for Super Sentai?
I mean,
because that's what I've been seeing.
Sometimes the thing is, the suits really don't matter much in Sentai because they're all just generic. Sometimes,
Yeah. Lupin Ranger is very much just straight up the regular. Half of the suits in Lupin Ranger are typical Ranger suits. The other half are Ranger suits, but they have capes and hats.
I heard it's good, but I heard the story's good.
No, Lupin Ranger is insane. Lupin Ranger, I will say, whenever one of the big twists happens, you're going to be like, how did they get that past censors?
Dude. Okay.
That's a show where they kill teenagers.
For that, actually.
No, straight up, one of the main villains is a big plot twist about them. Straight up is one of those things where it's like, if you try to explain something, like if you went to a regular person. So yeah, in Japanese Power Rangers, they have a villain that skins people alive and turns the skin into disguises.
What in the hell?
Yeah.
And it's not a horror movie. It's not a horror flick. Oh, that's wild,
it's there. And the thing is, it's still aimed for 6-year-olds.
Yeah, casually.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like the Lupin Ranger suits, so I don't think it applies there. But everyone loves the Q Ranger suits. I'm not a fan of Q Ranger.
Oh,
it's insane. Okay. Like I'll see all these and the thing is, this is another thing. Make your own opinions.
Of course.
Watch it, make your own opinions. But I know there's a shit ton of people that love Q Ranger. I hated it so much. I thought it was the most boring.
Yeah, I love Q Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no. So everyone can have their own opinions. Like, I mean, Fowl saw me in another Discord have a discussion about how much I dislike Ryuki, and Ryuki's a beloved season.
I that's another thing I just love about Toku. Like just seeing the Tokusatsu community be so spread out when it comes to just like opinions and like what they like and what they enjoy.
Yeah,
it's
actually
so dope. Even just
you just have to avoid the Toku fan, like the toxic Toku fans, because
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Like Toku Twitter, you say the wrong thing on Toku Twitter, you are just outright. Yeah, you're like Foul Plays was talking about his opinions one day, and it was like he got shit on by like 300 people all at once. It's like,
oh my gosh.
Fresno and I once got cursed because I didn't like Sailor Moon.
No, but
it was like I was the Antichrist or something.
I don't even remember what your take was.
I don't remember either. I just remember I got a bunch of shit.
Yeah, but the person that was mad about it still remembers. They still remember. Hey,
like it was one of the things where like I remember you explaining to me what your opinion was. You showed me your tweet because I nuked my Twitter shortly after Musk took over. But like I remember Foul was like, oh, this is my tweet. Like, what's wrong with your tweet? I don't know, but look at all of these hates I'm getting. It's like, dude, it's fine.
I mean, it's kind of apt that you're talking about Twitter in this one, considering this is a show with a pineapple.
Oh man. Thoughts on 5 through 8. I know, Ami, you only just saw 5.
I just saw 5. I saw 6 now.
Oh, you've been watching.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have been as we are going about this. I have been watching 6.
He's watching that shit 2 times
I'm
speed right now.
I'm no, not even 2 times. I'm immersing. I'm locked in right now. And then I also, you know what I also did? I took I looked at I spoiled myself a little bit. I looked at the end of episode 8. I just wanted to see what was going on. I still got no context, but now I got so many questions. How the hell did freaking Kaito end up talking to Mai?
Because Mai was lost in the forest and Kaito was there to farm lock seeds.
Dude, are they? Oh man, I already started. I'm big on shipping. Are they about to? Are they about to start talking?
I mean, that would kind of make Michi go full villain.
Dude.
Michi might have a problem with that. Just saying.
I will say right now, one of the major plot points of a layer arc is which of the 3 boys Mai might choose.
Oh man, I love it. That's definitely a plot point I'm invested in. 100%. I swear I shared my notes. One of the first notes I sent to the group chat or to the Discord was Kota and Mai, Yuya and Mai. I'm invested.
Yeah, if it goes the way that it does in Madoka, oh boy, Michi is gonna have a breakdown.
Now Michi, I forgot Michi now is trying to impress her too. Oh damn!
The only reason why Michi's a part of the dance troupe is because of Mai. Anyway, Lena, your thoughts on 5 through 8?
Right.
I think the deeper I get to the show, the more I like it.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Michi and Mai.
Yeah. That we will get a lot of Michi and Mai in the future. Trust me. Sean.
Yeah, this is starting to feel more like a show for clever 14-year-olds, which is honestly the best mode for superhero fiction.
Foul.
This is just the beginning, bro.
This is only the beginning. As I mentioned to Sean last week, Madoka did their big rug pull around episode 3 of 12. We just finished episode 8 of 48.
Yep.
So we're getting close to where if you want to compare the two, the rug pull may happen. Will it happen in episode 9 through 11, which we'll watch next time? Who knows? Maybe.
Considering what happened the last time I did a regular show that had a movie right after it,
Well, technically the movie takes place between 9 and 10. We're just going to watch the movie after 11.
Okay.
Speaking of watching stuff, Ami, what's going on with your channel, friend?
Oh man, we got a lot lined up in the next couple weeks. I'm still kind of gonna be rolling out a lot of Toku reactions. I'm gonna be doing the female Kamen Riders very soon. I have a couple other ones that I'm kind of trying to keep on the down low. Then I'm gonna be going back to some vintage anime. As you guys mentioned earlier, Precur is definitely on the docket. We have a couple other ones that I am sort of just fixing up different playlists for, but there's a lot going on in the channel. Feel free to check it out whenever.
Yeah, everyone's channels are going to be in the doobly-doo down below. Lena, I hear big books coming out soon.
Yes, Sean and I are working on About Space, which is a Star Trek project that we're doing for Arc Beetle.
Awesome.
Also, next month, Lena has her completed. In January, Lena's gonna have the complete Back to the 11th Hour finally get physical release.
Finally! I swear to the gods that book is cursed.
There you go. I mean, that's another. You could call it British Toku, Doctor Who, if you want to do some Doctor Who reactions.
I mean, there are some Kamen Rider-like effects in at least multiple episodes.
And
it has about as good CGI.
And I don't know much about Doctor Who, if I'm being honest. Like, I know that it's been running for a very, very long time, but I legit don't know much about this. I know about the recent one. I think I watched one of the recent episodes with the newer Doctor Who, but I don't know much about the
this podcast is a spin-off of a Doctor Who podcast that we started up when the guy who ran the Doctor Who podcast took a few months off because of death in the family.
Okay,
so we've been doing this. We've been doing podcasts like this for over a decade now, and it's been mostly like we're about ready to hit episode 250 in Doctor Who reviews.
Holy! I didn't even because I checked out your channel. I just checked out a lot of the Kamen Rider related stuff.
Well, the Doctor Who is not part of this channel.
Noted.
But no, yeah, we're close to a lot of groups. That's why there's so many of us here. Anyway, Foul. What's how goes SPD?
I'm making my way through, but since that video is gonna probably take a bit, I was planning to get it out in 2025, but that didn't happen. But I am working on other videos, doing power leveling, power scaling, and riders and all that shit. And then I've got other videos that I want to work on. Akiba Ranger.
Akiba Ranger's so good.
Then now that we have the Final Universe Warrior, I'll probably do like a tier list video for them, ranking them. I'll probably do it on stream and then crunch it down.
If they don't do a season for the Origami Rangers as part of Project Red, I'm going to riot.
The way that he's set up, from what I've gathered off of Twitter, it seems like he's like the Aka Red type of character. I that's how I'm perceiving him.
He's trying to save the rings, right?
He's trying to get the rings back to their original owners. So what I'm assuming what they're gonna do with Gojuger is they're gonna bring back almost every Red Ranger, or at least somehow have every Red Ranger in the finale come back, and they're gonna take down the big bad, which I think would be Clotus.
Cool.
It looks like it's going to be a fucking great finale. I'll be straight up.
No, I mean it's the end of Super Sentai. It has to be
better be good.
It's the end of Super Sentai. Super Sentai's dead forever.
But no, I think Gojuger is going to be peak. If you are not watching Gojuger, do yourself a favor, watch it. It does have controversy though.
Man, Sean. So we just got done talking about your Star Trek book. Anything else you've been writing and putting out?
I'm currently doing the writing for a book on media criticism and the rise of fascism. And I am at the moment working for The Beat, where I'm currently working on massively large article ranking all of the crossovers between Marvel and DC.
Nice.
Oh.
And I've been streaming a bunch of Route Matrix lately. I still need to make some videos. I've just been lazy on those videos. I need an editor that is willing to work for free.
Good luck with that.
Don't we all?
Yeah. I've also been streaming some Yellow Legacy. Foul, if you have not done Yellow Legacy on hard mode, that's some fun.
I bet it's hard. Holy shit.
It is fun, and then as I said before, they made it to where Oddish doesn't learn Absorb until level 13. You can't even they'll put an Oddish in Viridian Forest, and you think, oh, that's how I'm going to get past Brock. No, they gave it Tackle instead of Absorb at level 1. And on hard mode, your level cap's 12 until you beat Brock. So the fact that they make it learn Absorb at level 13 means you can't use Oddish against the Onyx.
Oh my!
Oh, it's so difficult, but it's also pretty fun. I've been having fun with it. But besides that, next time when we meet back up in a couple weeks, we are discussing episodes 9 through 11 of Gaim. Hope everyone has a great night and all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Sayonara.
Bye bye.